Buffalo Bills rookie wide receiver Keon Coleman was selected in the second round of the 2024 NFL Draft with a 33rd overall selection, and he's already made quite the name for himself despite never playing in an NFL game. Coleman's introductory press conference earned himself a reputation, and it also earned himself a nickname, being tabbed as the Cookie Monster by Bills Mafia.
Oh, they're great. They're fire.
But jokes aside, Coleman is looking to make a name for himself on the field, and with the Bills currently in the midst of training camp, he started to showcase exactly what he's capable of. In this video, we'll be taking a look at what Keon Coleman brings to the Buffalo Bills in this new look offense and why he will be a monster for the Bills in 2024 and beyond. Welcome back to the Bills Bunker. I'm Jake Varco, and in this video, we'll be talking about an exciting young prospect, just 21 years old, Keon Coleman, already a fan favorite for Buffalo fans, and he hasn't even played in an NFL game yet, but we're going to talk about what he brings to the table for this offense and why he will be a monster, a big-time game changer for the Buffalo Bills moving forward. But before we do that, I'd like to take a moment to encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more content coming your way. We have a full season ahead of lots of content, going to be going to plenty of games, home and away. Stay tuned for all that great content and so much more right here on the channel. If you like this video, click like. It really helps out in a big time way. Let's talk about Keon Coleman, the Cookie Monster.
C is for cookie, that's good enough for me.
When the Buffalo Bills drafted Keon Coleman out of FSU with a 33rd overall selection, it was clear that they had a vision for the young wideout because general manager Brandon Beane traded down multiple times, allowing multiple different receivers to go to other squads in the picks that led up to Buffalo's first selection of this draft class. First off, Buffalo made headlines when they traded down to pick number 32 from pick 28 with one of their biggest rivals, the Kansas City Chiefs, who added a speedy receiver out of Texas by the name of Xavier Worthy. Then at pick 31, the San Francisco 49ers added wide receiver Ricky Pearsall from the Florida Gators, and at 32, Buffalo made another move down, trading with the Carolina Panthers to move back one spot to 33, while Carolina picked up Xavier Legette at pick number 32. Many people criticized the Buffalo Bills for trading down and making a move with the Chiefs, but during his introductory press conference with the Bills, Keon Coleman revealed some significant information to the football world.
Yeah, he texted me, the day of. Was like, you the guy I wanted. I watched a lot of receivers, and I won't play with you. And I'm like, I've been saying the same thing. I want to go play with the guy that was number 17.
So what you're telling me is that out of all the receivers in this draft class, Josh Allen hand-selected Keon Coleman. Why could that be, and who are we to argue with him? Let's talk about why exactly Josh Allen wanted Keon Coleman. It makes sense that Allen would want Coleman because much like Josh Hurdle's defenders, Keon has shown that he can do the exact same thing. But on a more serious note, Coleman provides Allen with a new look that he hasn't had available to him in the National Football League. At just 21 years of age, the young receiver stands in at 6'4", 215 pounds, and the plan is for him to develop into a true number one pass-catching option for Allen in Buffalo. With his large frame and a background in basketball, the former FSU standout will provide Josh Allen with a red zone target at the wide receiver position that can go up and catch contested 50-50 balls, and this is something that Josh really hasn't had in the National Football League. Allen has had great on-field chemistry with Stephon Diggs, but Stephon wasn't the type of receiver to jump up and catch 50-50 passes. He was a finesse wideout that had exceptional route running ability. Allen has also had Gabe Davis, who one game would look like the second coming of Randy Moss, and the next week he would pull a Houdini trick and just disappear completely. Keon Coleman, on the other hand, has a skill set that we haven't really seen at the wide receiver position in Buffalo since Josh Allen has taken over at the quarterback position. He has a unique skill set, and this is something that the young receiver embraces.
Because I'm not Gabe, I'm not Steph, I'm just Keon. We got a lot of other guys that definitely complement my game, and we complement each other's game along with Josh to make things work.
These comments are ones that should excite Bills fans, because he clearly has an understanding of what he was brought into Buffalo to do. He's not coming into Buffalo to replace Stephon Diggs or Gabe Davis. He's coming into Buffalo to provide new life to the receiving corps, and in order to do that, the Bills just need him to be himself through his freak athlete abilities. Coleman has a massive frame along with extreme athletic ability and great hands. If he's able to utilize his skill set in Buffalo, he will be a monster in the NFL, and it's something that teams around the league are really going to be worried about, because there is so much room for growth and development from a player that is just 21 years of age. Pair Keon Coleman and his skill set with another freak athlete in Josh Allen, and the Buffalo Bills have a potential recipe for success. We'll just need to wait and see how it unfolds on the field in the upcoming 2024 season that is now just a few weeks away. I'm beyond excited to see Keon Coleman suit up for the Buffalo Bills, and I'll get my first look at him at the preseason game, week 1 preseason game, Chicago Bears, Buffalo Bills, August 10th. I'll make a video breakdown of Keon Coleman, have a look at Caleb Williams potentially as well. There's going to be a lot to look at, a lot to be excited about when it comes to Keon Coleman and this new look Buffalo Bills offense. I think he has a big year ahead for the Buffalo Bills. He's going to get his share of targets, and he's going to get a lot of looks in the red zone as well. I want to know, how are you feeling about Keon Coleman? Do you think he's going to be a monster for the Bills? Because I'm starting to get that feeling that he will be. I want to know your stat line prediction for Keon Coleman. Drop it in the comments below. What do you envision him? How many touchdowns do you envision for Keon? Let's hear it in the comments section here. If you haven't yet, click subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more content coming your way right here on the Bills Bunker. I'm Jake Varco. This is the Bills Bunker. Thank you for watching. Go Bills.